Okay, students, I'm going to show you how to rename and resize your photos in here, because the ones that you have to turn in for an assignment, if you're turning them in single photos, I will always ask for single photos to be renamed. So how do you get them like that? Well, you were going to click on whatever photo that it was that you wanted to have, that you've already done your edits to, and you can tell what the edits are by looking up here in the upper hand corner. So some of them have been edited and some of them haven't. I'm going to double click on it to open it up. I had already had it into Photoshop once before. Sometimes it throws you into the camera raw menu. If it does, this little blue open image should be there. And then you just click to open it up. Now, the last time I was in here, I was on the crop tool, so it will default to whatever tool that you had when you last went in there. I want it to be on the move tool, so I can just press V. You can see the little the icon there where it says move tool, and the shortcut is a V. So you just press V and it'll go to your move tool again. So I need to make this into a 5x7, and right now it is not 5x7. I'm going to go to my crop tool where it says unconstrained. So this is my toolbar, but here's my menu bar for this tool. Unconstrained, I'm going to change it to 5x7 because that's the ratio that I had asked for this particular one, or whatever ratio it is. You can also later on go in and set your own size and resolution for things as well, but for today we want 5x7. So here it is, 5x7. If you have a wider photo, it might look as though part of it is being cropped off. Just decide on what you want your crop to be. Remember, this is the area you know, that has the rule of thirds bar over top. So you want to make the picture have the best crop. So these things I definitely want to be down in this corner, which they are. I can see what it looks like if it was a little bit bigger or smaller. I'm pretty happy with this. I can see what's going to get cropped off. That's not any big deal. I'm going to press the check, and there's my crop. And I want to go back to direct select, so I'm going to press the V tool. All right, so now all I've done is, I haven't really made it 5x7. I have made it 5x7 ratio. So then you're going to go up, actually you can't, I don't know that you can see my menu up here, but you're going to go up to image, and that's along the very tippy top Photoshop menu. So image and image size, and it'll pull up this menu. I do not want to ever do anything with the pixel dimensions. Just leave those as is. Under document size, this is where I want to change it. So since it's taller than it is wider, that's going to be 5 this way and 7 this way. So I want my width to be 5. And then it automatically makes the height 7 inches. Now I know that it says 6.999, but on a ruler you would never be able to measure that. It would look like 7 inches. My resolution, I want it to be 150. That is because if we ever print any of our things out, the printer prints at 150 resolution, so you want those to match there. So 150 resolution, and I just press OK. It makes it look like it's a tiny bit smaller, but if I do Command plus, I can make it back to the normal size that it was, and now I'm going to save it. So I'm going to go up on my Photoshop menu where it says File up at the very tippy top. Here, I know you can't see that, but File, and then Save As. And I want to save it for this one. It's saving back into my scavenger hunt because that's what this is. But I want to name it whatever element it is. So it was overlapping circles, I think. Okay, so there it is, overlapping circles. By the way, if you just made a contact sheet last time, you are probably on Photoshop PDF. Every photograph, if it's just a photograph that gets turned in, that's a JPEG. Contact sheets or PDFs. Photographs should be JPEGs, and it's this JPEG, not 2000 or stereo. Just plain old JPEG, and then you're just going to hit Save. Now, in this case, it's going to ask me if I want to, oh, it didn't, I'm surprised, because I do have another one in there, I think, that's named Overlapping Circles. I do, one is overlapping circle, the other one's overlapping circles. So I've done it once before. But anyway, it'll put them in here, and these are other ones that I have named and done sort of as demos. But that's it. That's how you name them. And then you would just turn this in Google Classroom then.